Welcome to the Power Hour.
Hey guys, welcome to the Power Hour, and Power Hour is a podcast. And today we have a very special guest among us. And please introduce yourself.
I'm Keshav Mittal. I'm a member of the Shoot Boys. Thank you for having me here. Let's just continue the podcast.
He's a friend from college, and we are all very like-minded people. And today let's discuss about technology and how it has affected our lives. And let's get started with Khalid. Wow, what are your views on it, Khalid?
Technology, according to me, is giving a great impact on each of our lives. When you focus on particular sectors, it's affected the people with the jobs. Since Chat GPT is trending nowadays, it has the possibility to replace many positions.
Before we continue, I just have one reference.
Please don't make
What
a
is
dark joke, Keshav.
What is a machine?
What is a machine?
Everyone knows what I'm going to do.
Yeah, please tell me, what is a machine?
What is
Anything that reduces human efforts.
Yes.
A zip
Precisely.
is a machine.
The
Fan that is moving, reducing the heat in the room is a machine.
This is a reference from the movie Three Idiots, by the way.
copyright, please.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, I would say machines are really helpful for us, but with a growing population, doesn't it affect us?
Are you posing that question to us?
Yes, of course.
So, do you want us to explain the negative aspects of
No,
technology?
I'm asking you whether technology in the future does really play a role in the replacing the people with the jobs.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. Do you agree?
Yeah,
Keshav
definitely.
and Noah?
What-
Anything in this world, there is always positive and negatives to it.
Yeah, but what will the rest 6 billion people have to do? Just wank off?
I think there are.
Yeah, that is where our society is anyways. So you really cannot stop it. But if you look at it from another perspective, technology has already replaced security guards by
Yeah.
installing CCTV cameras and all. Because see, there is always a thin line between we cannot always have technology for everything. But technology indeed helped us in a lot of different ways.
When you give the example of the security guards, I would agree to that. But when you come to the different aspects, how could I say?
So,
I wouldn't say it is a negative thing, but I would say that people are abusing.
are you saying,
technology.
is it actually reducing jobs?
It is, of course.
It is a.
It is.
See, I can agree.
It also
I-
creates and
I can
reduce.
agree that it is reducing manual labor. The thing that is repetitive can be replaced by machines. But there is a point where innovation cannot be replaced. You can't ask an AI to create a thing which does not exist already. You need to think of it, and you need to give it the brain to actually start. What is programming? You give it the brain. So a job like programming cannot be replaced for unique things.
And this is why Keshav is present in our podcast today.
Based on many theories, I don't know if they are true or not, but this theory-wise, there's statements that the AI can exceed human intelligence.
See, that is scary. That humans have potential of making something like that.
Yeah,
That may be possible, that may not be possible. We are not very.
it obviously costs.
I would pinpoint what Keshav said. It would. Can you repeat what you said, Keshav?
So it is scary. It is
It is
scary.
scary. Why?
That it will, if you give something a brain of its own, which is not the human species, it can be destructive.
The machine cannot program on its own.
What if you create a machine which can program on its own?
That-
Yeah,
Now, for
that
example,
is- that
like
is a
program
human
on
potential.
its-
Human has the potential to create
Yeah.
something like that.
humans have the potential to create it.
Yeah,
I
what
would-
if some dumb guy, he intends to do or create an AI which can program on its own and all that?
No,
would be
forget- okay.
destructible in
See,
all
all of you
6,500
believe,
languages.
All of you believe that the most powerful person, the most powerful people, the prime ministers, the presidents of Russia and US, they hold a button that can destroy the entire
Destroy,
country in one single button. You give AI the control of it. You give Sophia, the control of it. What if she goes and presses it?
Phone on. Oh,
Okay.
coming back to that, who is Sophia?
Sophia is
okay,
a
for everyone who doesn't know who Sophia is the android, a humanoid robot, which has a brain of its own, which acts and talks like a human. It is
an interactable robot.
epitome of AI robots, which are shown in your Terminator movies.
Yes.
yeah, but when humans always like to keep advancing. But when you come to the limit, when they reach a limit about it, like the AI, they obviously try to exceed the limit, not on purpose, just out of curiosity.
See, there are again
Planning.
two ways to see it.
See, my theory is this: like every generation, they reach a peak level at everything, at technology and
Yes.
everything, and then they come to, then they have faced a disaster, and that the whole generation is gone, and then and again there is a new generation.
It regenerates.
Yeah. For example, take the example of the pyramids.
Hmm.
Even scientists today cannot explain how they were
Yes.
built. So-
One block of that
Yeah.
pyramid weighs over a ton. How was
no,
it
no,
placed?
no architect can build a pyramid like the Giza.
No, see, there are two ways of seeing it. One way, why is technology progressing? Because people are lazy. They find ways to make the work easier. And the other way to see it is power. They make destructive things to show that they have the power to increase their productions, to increase the amount of money they have using this technology. So, what here we need to think about is how is it affecting us? Is it really affecting us negatively or positively?
Well, when the Omar said about the planet, what is that? Giza.
Yeah,
Pyramid of
pyramids
Giza, yeah. When it comes to AI taking over manual labor, it's not in the hands of the AI to make something that wonderful.
No. What I was saying is,
Like, only the humans are capable of such
I think every
marvelous
generation
creations.
they exceed in a particular technology. Like they built the pyramids which cannot be built today, but we can build AIs which they couldn't build. Maybe AI is the thing which causes our downfall.
Yeah.
And you can also take the example of Atlantis.
Atlantis, even Babylon.
Yeah, you can also take even Babylon. They were they exceeded in everything.
So the bottom line is the humans will be held responsible for their own extensions.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
That is
Nobody is to be
100%.
blamed except us.
Don't blame the god for that.
Don't blame the gods for that.
Which one again?
Exactly. So I would bring up this interview that I saw. It was between Elon Musk and Jack Ma, the CEO of AliExpress. So what I would pinpoint from that interview is that when compared about technology and humans, Jack Ma said that humans are more capable than that of technology. Why? And when he was asked why, he said that because we are the ones who created technology. But Elon Musk, he just laughed at it. So what are your points on that?
I once read a long time ago that humans can only access their brain to only a certain percentage.
Yeah, I read that.
And the other organisms who can exceed our percentage are dolphins, I think.
Yes.
What if we are, we somehow advance through that? Not instead of advancing in technology, we advance through unlocking more segments of our brain.
No.
Has anybody seen the movie Lucy?
Yes, of course, I've seen the movie Lucy.
That movie says
You
that
know the meme when you use 100% of the brain,
yeah.
that comes from that movie.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh,
whatever
wow.
that. Yeah, in that movie, she Morgan
Unlocks
Freeman says
100%
that
of the brain.
we humans, an average human only is capable of using only 20% of his brain. I don't know how true that is, but yeah.
No, forget the brain part. Again, I don't know why coming back to the destruction, but why is technology more powerful than human? Every person. What is the population of the world?
I think it is
8
crossing
billion.
8 billion.
8 billion. Around 8 billion. How many people in these 8 billion do have a smartphone?
I think
Can we say 40%
Like-
safely?
I think I would say it would be over 50%.
why? I would say 8 billion of the 8 billion have the
No, I don't
smartphone.
think so.
Because
People have
talking
two, some
about people
have
in
two. Okay,
Africa.
No, I'm just saying about
They don't.
no.
Forget about Africa. Think about North Korea.
yeah.
Okay.
So my point of view is if my
Yeah.
point of view is if everyone has a smartphone and someone gains access to the internet, they can increase the temperature.
Yes.
Kaboom! That is how scary technology will grow.
So
And that is why AI cannot have a brain of its own. Is what my point of view is. We can't give it a soul power of
Because then it
Oh,
would
the
be
internet.
limitless.
I've seen when you talk about technology, I've seen a lot of futuristic movies. In that, they have displayed that the humans grow to be dependent on technology. And
That is true.
when I said about the movie Lucy, that at least they can access some percentage of it, why would they go in the opposite direction? Why not advance our own selves? Why don't become more effective?
You know how the food chain works.
Yes, I know.
So the smaller organisms
From the
are,
autotrophs.
are dominated by the bigger
Right.
species. So what we are doing, we are giving the AI more power than us.
Yes.
They'll grow over the food chain. We as humans, we are using a percentage of our brains. We are killing these species which are lower dominant than us, which we dominating over. So if we give AI more power, they will dominate over us.
But in a way, I would say that humans and technology are interdependent on each other. They are codependent. Because technology
I
can.
don't think humans are completely dependent on
Yeah,
AI.
Yeah.
I would say technology, but not AI.
Yeah.
Nothing in particular about it.
We use AI all day. We use AI all the day. Google search, that is AI.
Yeah.
Anything you go to customer service of Amazon, that is AI.
Do you think anybody is listening to us through the phone?
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah.
Could be.
So
I was
AI is
talking about sunglasses the other day and I got pop-up of sunglasses ads out of nowhere.
This is zero privacy. You have this here, you have zero privacy of yourself.
Yes.
But what matters is, in this 7 billion population, you use some pinpoint. So do you actually matter to them? Does your privacy actually matter to them? Unless you hold a powerful situation. You hold a powerful position.
But even the knowledge of us, even that we acknowledge that somebody else has our information is a scare. It just scares us. Even though
But I don't think anybody cares about it.
yeah.
Nobody cares about it.
Cares about what?
Privacy being.
Someone listening to you entire time.
But wouldn't you have second thoughts about even doing anything, even before doing anything, or
We should actually be
accessing
very
internet?
paranoid about what we
Yeah.
do.
Why? It's
Because
not like
why-
a single person is hearing. There are groups of people hearing you. Like Google hears you separately, Apple hears you separately.
Yeah,
The
that's what
But
elite-
they are hearing you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a news for them. We are just a public figure for them. You know
See,
that
they
there's two
extract
point of view.
resources from us, like data to analyze.
Yes.
But still, let's say somebody is listening to you always. Let's say you can't even have privacy while you sleep. Somebody is always listening to you. Somebody is always watching you. Won't you feel?
Watching you makes it worse. What if you leave your laptop on the bed and you came out of the shower naked? Wouldn't you have even a tad bit of fear? in
If you think about it in a large spectrum, I don't think it would matter.
Yeah.
Like there are millions of
People
nodes
watching
on,
us.
Internet.
Internet.
It doesn't matter. But when you think about it in a small spectrum,
Yeah, but you know,
it is very shameful.
when as Keshav said, around 50% of people hold smartphones. You know how precise are they about watching us? Like we
I'm
single
not talking
person,
about
we
other
might
people
be just a
watching us.
part of the matrix for them.
I'm not.
Why they would be so precise? Like, okay, let's watch this particular person. They're just watching it. It's not like they're recording it.
The
Each
person
and
who's
every-
watching you live in Mysore. Your friend gang would not know that they're watching you. The only person who has access is someone sitting in China.
Yeah.
The person sitting in China who's working on his laptop. Only he has data. It's not me who's having a data. So it's not that scary.
It's not that scary. It's okay to some point.
To a certain point. Yeah.
Coming back to
I
technology.
mean, it is not okay at all.
It isn't okay,
At
but
all.
it is the reality.
It is the reality.
I don't think we have any other option.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
So Khalid, are you in for technology, or are you gonna defend it, or are you against it?
I'm gonna say I am with it.
Okay.
Some or the other way, technology fascinates me.
Okay.
What
How
about
about you?
No,
Keshav?
what about you, Ron?
I would say I would still stand by my word that we both are interdependent on each other. We need each other in order to sustain life, or in order to even thrive
Right.
or live. Yeah. What about you, Keshav?
My thinking is, it is again fictional. Skynet. You know what Skynet is?
Please.
Huh?
Terminator.
Terminator. The site that goes online is Skynet.
Okay.
I've seen.
So, what Skynet actually did, they were installed on every device, and when they got the entire power, it went online.
Okay.
Online as in, it had access to everything, to every smartphone, every detail of every person.
Okay.
That will be scary. Once that happens, someone holding an information, someone can leverage to that information can be leveraged over you.
Can you say Google is the Skynet?
Maybe.
You
Maybe.
know, it could be the Skynet because
These kind.
yeah, it's on everybody's phone nowadays.
Google is free right now, so that is why people are working Google. Now, what my father says, the moment Google starts asking for a charge to use Google services, people shift away from Google.
Definitely.
Of course.
We still have Yahoo, we still have everything, but Google is Android is owned by Google, and Android cannot be changed. So, and internet is there on every phone, logically. So, Skynet is almost Google.
Yeah.
Almost.
How about
What are
you,
your
Umar?
thoughts, Umar?
If you talk about technology, I don't think humans need technology.
Okay, that is a very bold
I
statement.
don't think they need it. Because if you look at our ancestors, they never needed smartphones. Like they still survived. Like for a living, you don't need a smartphone. But if you take in today's day and age, we are dependent on it. If you look at it, we need technology. It's no longer a want. A few years before, maybe a few decades ago, it wasn't a need. It wasn't necessary. It was just a want. It was a luxury. But today, it is.
It has become a need.
It has become a need. I think it is very depressing to hear that we are in need of smartphones.
No, again, I don't know which movie I'm referring. Why is technology helping us? The fact that I know all the presidents of the world, you don't need to buy heart, it is all here. The fact that I know each and every information about each company, I can just research it right here. I don't need to go to a library and then search it. And to buy heart everything, I don't need to go to any any library to research about the history of my country. I don't need to go to temples to do that. I don't need to go to any historical place. I can see it right here. So it is saving you the money. The money you would have needed to earn.
But I think
It is saving you the hard work.
I think that is what made our ancestors so,
Keen to make.
yeah, they endured in a lot of things. I think that is what unlocks our potential. Like as you said, humans only use 20% of their brain power. What if it was technology which is keeping us from unlocking our potential?
True.
I think that is the
true.
difference. Yeah.
You know, when you take account of the last 50 years, there was a sudden jump. You know, till 1980s, we invented vehicles, motor vehicles. We were advancing in going outer space. But after 80s, we suddenly jumped to the computers. I don't know why. Then the past 2000 to 2010 was a pretty simple decade. And after 2010, there was another jump in technology.
The new world order.
The new world order.
Medical benefits loads. You can have everything sterilized. You don't have the opportunity to get infected by obvious reasons. What are your thoughts, Khalid?
Yeah, technology is really benefiting us. As Umar said about the technology replacing security guards, we are getting a precise output with more perfection. I would say technology is good. Ron, what about you?
In some way, I think that technology could be limited because, like Keshav said, we are the ones who give power to technology. So I think we should be, we should have the awareness that we should control. We are the ones who are supposed to control it, and not them controlling us, not the other way around.
Yes.
There are many ways that technology is affecting us negatively, but there are obviously more positives to it. Negatives as in our daily aspects, like waking up, going to sleep, our sitting position, our posture, the way we actually go on with our lives. Now, how many of you present here use your phones before going to sleep?
Me.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Obviously. Do you think it is affecting you in any way?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, it does. that dopamine
Technology, even like Keshav said, this simple thing on your phone, we can have access to any information to the world with just this thing in our hands. Is it dangerous or is it a need?
It's not dangerous, it's just scary, man. Like as Umar said, I think it was Keshav, a person sitting in China knows what a person in India is doing. It's just that scary.
See, technology right now, it is not only limited to smartphone. We have AR, VR, which gives you an immense experience of any place.
You
Just
can
sitting in a
literally
place.
go to Australia.
Just sitting here.
Yeah, sitting here.
You can do things on VR which are which you may not do in real life. You can play dangerous games. So we have a part of VR there, and technology again not limited to digital screens. We have biotechnology. What biotechnology is doing? It is changing the DNA. It is being tested on plants.
Yeah.
They change the color of the plants. They change the number. They can control the number of leaves that can come up.
Forget about plants. Like, have you heard that?
We covered this topic.
No, like, have you heard that?
Sex change.
No, about not about sex. I'm talking about the guy from Baywatch. What is his name?
Dwayne Johnson?
No.
Ryan Gosling?
Zac
Efron.
Alexander
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron was actually a clone made in Disney Labs.
See, cloning is another thing that is scaring me towards.
Yeah. People are.
Have you heard the AI conversations between Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama
Yeah,
on YouTube?
I saw that they were racing in GTA somewhat. I had a glance at it.
They say the N word 100 times in the video. It is all AI made.
See about Zac Efron, a doctor from Disney Labs. He came into an interview and he openly
Created.
Yeah, he said that he created Zac Efron, and when the interviewer said that he's created beautifully, he said it is one of his biggest mistakes. He created Zac Efron, and he said that as he gets older, his skin begins to melt. And recently, he got a surgery. He said that he busted his jaw on the kitchen slab.
Yeah.
But
And that is
nobody knows.
yeah.
His skin is totally changed.
Okay, moving on with our podcast.
So yeah, we'll never know that who were created in the lab.
Yeah, such as Miley Cyrus too.
Yeah. Even Miley Cyrus was created in a lab, and there are a lot of examples which you can take.
Yep.
And,
Anyhow,
But wait,
but if you want us to talk about this,
talk more on this.
yeah, we'll continue in the second part. And till then,
We shall post the second part after 50,000 likes.
50,000 likes.
I think it will. Yeah, I don't think it will.
50 likes.
We'll be
Have
posting-
hopes.
I don't think we'll be posting ever again on this channel. Yeah. So,
Okay, so
reality check.
Till the next time, we'll see you guys, and we'll continue this topic in the second part. Bye.
bye guys.
Bye guys.
Peace out.